Aishwarya, in the normal course of things, whoever has support of majority of MLAs, he or she goes on to get elected as the legislature party leader, and in this case, because the Congress is in majority, the de facto chief minister. Why is this taking so long? It's clear, as per numerous media reports, that Mr. Siddaramaiah has not just, it's not a 50-50 or a 55-45 kind of a situation. By most media reports, he seems to have more than 90 out of 135. That's the support of two-thirds of the MLAs. It should be a no-brainer, a straight-up a choice here between Mr. Siddaramaiah and Mr. D.K. Shivakumar. Why is it taking so long then?
Good evening, Zaka. I remember as of yesterday, almost all of the mainstream media had already declared that a certain person was chief minister until a clarification was given. And I'm sure that all the mainstream media does have a lot of wisdom on what the politics of this situation is. But I'm still going to wait until I get an official communication from the party that says these many votes have been cast, because it was at the end of the day a secret ballot and it is largely speculative. Who may have the votes and whatnot is secondary. And the other thing I will ask you, Zaka, is who set the precedent? Different states have different manners in which chief ministers are being selected. This is not only about MLAs, this is about the entire organization. This is about the leadership. There was a situation in how we chose the party, the CLP leader in 2013. There's a situation that we used in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh as well. It is dependent on what the Congress president at that point, along with the General Secretary organization and General Secretary of the state in charge, feel is pertinent. So I do not understand why that there is this whole set process that somebody is throwing in our face saying this is what you should follow. No.
No, but Aishwarya, once again, what would your argument be? Well, what would your argument be if the High Command were to go with the person who does not have the support of majority MLAs? How will you convince the MLAs that, look, this is our choice?
I am not the person that has to do the convincing, Zaka, but let me just tell you this. The 135 MLAs form one component of the entire process, right? Because they may be the legislators, but there is an entire organization of general secretaries, secretaries, observers, and coordinators that have worked in each one of the 224 assembly constituencies. There are also observers sent from the AICC. There is also a GSO. There are also senior leadership, all of whom are consultatively sending their reports into the Congress president. I believe all of these form important role, because each of these MLAs are what they are because of the fact that the cadre and the workers also back them.
Okay.
You saw in certain states
my only limited point there, I think, the MLAs are representatives of the people. The people chose the MLAs, and the MLAs choosing the leader is de facto the people choosing who the leader is. I don't think the workers or the general secretaries necessarily have a say in that. But anyway, be that as it may, maybe in the Congress the processes are different. But Tom Vaddakan, the point is that why are you begrudging the Congress the 3 days that they've taken? You took 1 week to elect Yogi Adityanath. Similar was the case when Himanta Biswa Sarma was made chief minister. It took you days to come to that conclusion. So why are you begrudging the Congress? At the end of the day, the big picture is the Congress trounced the BJP. Today, the Congress has got a historic mandate of 135, and BJP is at a distant second with 65.
Zaka, we have no problem with whatever time they take, but let them come with a chief minister who can govern the state. We have given them a state with a good treasury accounting, and we do hope and pray that the finances of the state are handled properly. Nothing more to be said about it. But here we heard the Congress spokesman talking about a particular procedure. I've also been part of that gimmick exercise of selection processes. But ultimately, it is who has the largest number of MLAs that matters.
Yeah.
But then there is this irony that how is a particular person given the opportunity of having larger MLAs? This is something that we have not been able to understand. And as far as D.K. Shivakumar goes, he's a loyal person and he has not left any party and come back. He has done the hard work, and naturally it is. He's also, he's worked so hard for this. And when it comes to all this activity, because I remember Siddaramaiah at the time he joined the party at a stage when we were on the same stage. When he joined, and he's a person who's joined the party, and here's a man who's given everything for the party, and yet when it comes to the top seat, you have excuses because you know that he was not given an opportunity. If he wanted to manipulate seats, he could have.
Okay.
See, the game is this: how you manipulate tickets, how you manage to get your people into the game, and when you do that, and I think D.K. Shivakumar was concentrating how to get the party win, and that I think was his defect.
Okay.
And here's somebody who's been manipulating.
So let me ask.